I want you guys to know that natural lighting is so much better than inside lighting. It's just so, in my eyes, I'm telling you. Oh, Michael, I love you. So you got to pick out your name, which name you want to be called. I am not going to change your name. Uh, your last name is changed, but between David Michael, Michael Joshua, Michael Joseph, Michael Joshua, Michael Solomon, Michael David Love, you get to choose whichever you want. But just remember that name gets passed down to your sons. All right, so I want to come on here and show you by reading Numbers chapter 13, about obeying my commands and stop making decisions about worldly affairs. See, like I said, it's frustrating to me when I see the people in Gaza get blown up by these people because of my people's disobedience. That's what happened. To see those babies in that shape. There's not many people there, I don't think, in that tent, that tent city. I said to Gaza, put your weapons down. Put the weapons down. Somebody go, please explain it in their language. Put the weapons down. This tribe, you guys are hanging on a thread. Put your weapons down. The nearest allies of mine, that love and obey me, go get the people off of the land, period. Because what's about to happen to Israel is they're just going to get bombed and bombed and bombed and bombed. It's over. There's going to be no escape for them. They're not even going to be able to leave that country. And anybody here that's dressed in that garb, and you guys know, don't let them fool you. Try to dress in regular garb, like American clothes. You know who they worship. My angels know who they are. Put them in the furnace, assassinate them. I don't care. Burn them up. I don't care. Those people do not have a respect for life, and then they claim themselves to be my dad's people. When it says thou shalt not kill, he's going to throw a famine over there. There's going to be no food. Don't bring no food over to those people. Nothing. There'll be a famine. They didn't want food for other human beings. Everything in me is angry at those people. With all their many children. And that's why my father said, she who has a house full of children going to be desolate. In any of their synagogues, close it up, shut it down, and anybody comes near where they worship their devil, they're to be locked up and thrown into a fiery furnace. They have them in New York. wherever other cities that they have their temples. I don't know them people. All the Russians, you better get out of here because I'm not feeling you right now. You better get out of here. You better Russian back over there to Russia. For some reason, I'm not feeling the Russians. We're going to wait on that. But anyway, I just need information. I need more information. The angels let the information that I can get to make better decisions come on my phone. I need that information until I'm released. Okay. Scouting report. After exploring the land for 40 days, then the men returned. Because remember Moses, this is Numbers chapter 13. Okay, Moses sent some Israelites over to Canaan, America, and said, listen, go over there, see what's going on, and come back and tell us. Okay, after exploring, he sent one man from every tribe, right? After exploring the land for 40 days, the men returned to Moses, Aaron, and the whole community of Americans at Kadesh in the wilderness of Paran. Right now, we're in the wilderness. They reported to the whole community what they had seen and shown them the fruit they had taken from the land. This was their report to Moses. We entered the land you sent us to explore, and it is indeed a bountiful country, a land flowing with milk and honey. Here is the kind of fruit it produces. But the people living there are powerful, and their towns are large and fortified. We even saw giants there, the descendants of Anak. The Amalekites live in the Negev, and the Hittites, Jebusites, and the Amorites live in the hill countries. The Canaanites live along the coast of the Mediterranean Sea and along the Jordan Valley. But Caleb tried to quiet the people as they stood before Moses. Let's go at once and take the land, he said. We can certainly conquer it, because Caleb lived with Ayanna and saw with his own eyes the things that she said happen come true. But the other men who had explored the land with him disagreed. We can't go up against them. They are stronger than we are. So they spread this bad report about the land among the Americans. The land we traveled through and explored will devour anyone who goes to live there. Meaning, they were saying that there's so many people against her. There's so many people against us. Oh, God can't do this for us. That God is not going to do this for her. God is not with her. God is not with us. God is not in her. We're not listening to her. You know what I'm saying? This is going to happen. This and this is going to happen. Okay. All the people we saw were huge. We even saw giants. They're descendants of the descendants of Anak. Next to them, we felt like grasshoppers, and that's what they thought too. Then the whole community began weeping loud. They cried all night. Their voices rose in a great chorus of protest against Moses and Aaron. If only we had died in Egypt or even here in the wilderness. They complained. Why is the Lord taking us to this country only to have us die in battle? Our wives, our little ones will be carried off as plunder. Wouldn't it be better for us just to return to Egypt? Then they plotted against themselves. Let's choose a leader and go back to Egypt. Let's choose a man leader and go back to Egypt, paying high prices, dying, killing, getting poisoned by the food, working hard every day, punching the clock night and day, and prices go higher and higher. We're getting sicker and sicker. This is what a human being said. Let's get us a leader. Let's get Trump. Let's get Obama. Let's get Biden. Although we know our God is with us, and we see the things that she said, that God has performed miracles through her to do this. But we want men. Okay, we want a man to rule over us. Okay. Then Moses and Aaron fell face down on the ground before the whole community of Israel. Two of the men who had explored the land, Joshua, son of Nun, and Caleb, son of Jephunneh, tore their clothing. They said to all the people of Israel, "The land we traveled through and explored is a wonderful land. And if love is pleased with us, her father, will bring us safely into that land and give it to us. It is a rich land flowing with milk and honey. Do not rebel against the Lord. And don't be afraid of the people of the land. They are only helpless prey." And that's why I told you guys in my last video the other day, do not be afraid. If you love me, obey me, and fear God, do not be afraid to do what I tell you to do. It says, do not rebel against. See, when you don't do what I say, you are rebelling against God Almighty. You're rebelling against me. You guys are looking at me, oh, she don't deserve this, she don't deserve that. When my dad didn't ask you guys' opinion. He didn't ask you, oh, should Ayana be Lord over all? Should she be the Queen of Glory? Should she be the Queen? Should she be Mother Queen of all the earth? He didn't ask you that. He told you that. She's the Queen. She's the mother of all earth, all the human beings. You are her children. You are her children. If you obey her commands. I will protect you if you obey her commands. I will bless you if you obey her commands and accept her as your mother, unless you want the witch to be your mother, and you guys are going to die right along with her. So my dad didn't ask your opinion. He don't care about your opinions. That's my wife, and that's it. I'm the king of heaven, and she's the queen of the earth. That's it. As above, so below. The kingdom is hers. Hers and mine alone to rule and reign over. What's so hard about that? It's a good thing if you believe it. Caleb said, I think it was Caleb. Caleb, the son of Nun, tore their clothing. They said to all the people of America, the land we traveled through and explored is a wonderful land. And if the Lord is pleased with us, he will bring us to safety into that land and give it to us. It is a rich land flowing with milk and honey. Do not rebel against the Lord, and don't be afraid of the people of the land. They are only helpless prey to us. They have no protection. These people have no protection from my father. These people in the state of New Jersey have no protection from me, from the wrath of my father. They have no protection, but the Lord is with you. Said, the Lord is with us. Don't be afraid of them. My Father is with you if you love me and obey what I'm telling you. There's no protection with Israel right now. None. The meetings that they had with Biden and all these people, there's no protection with Russia right now either. The meetings that they had to bomb Ukraine and this and that and this and that, all that stuff was done without my acknowledgement. And they gave money to people who I don't know too much about. So pump the brakes until I find out really what's going down with these leaders. Because my dad might just kill them all overnight. And once the leader, the president of these countries are gone, their soldiers have no other choice but to retreat. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.